Hi everyone, this is Triple T, and today I'm transforming MP-03, and I'm still really impressed with this one, so I'm going to take my time, and I usually prepare a transformation before I film it, but I've transformed this mold so many times, I hope I will be able to give you a good showing. Anyway, I'm going to fold the landing gear up first. And if you watched my review, you know that these bugged me to no end and back, but that's good because that just means that they are secure. And one leg is always stiffer than the other, and that is the same for these. Speaking of these, just push them in as far as you can, like that, and we got that all done. Bring these wings out, fold them together, tab them into each other, and then you're going to hinge them behind everything. So we're going to have that behind there. I'm going to show you this from the other side just because it's fun. Bring this in, and you have a little tab that's going into... I'm not showing that on camera, sorry. You have a little tab here that's going into that piece of the wing, and my hands are fairly sweaty because it's warm here. So then you hinge this little piece backwards, so it's behind these part of the wings. You come to the front and you untab these. These are really stiff, and you hinge those down. I've heard reviewers saying that this connection isn't really good. This is amazing. It's so hard, I can't really do anything about it. But this side is actually a bit looser. So I'm going to tab this just like that. Just hinge these up. Just tear them a new one. No. You can separate this. And they have actually a new way of tabbing that in. Nice. I'm just going to fold those up and away. I'm going to take these legs and I'm going to hinge them forward like that and then fold the knee down. So you don't have to be bothered by the knee joints because they can be troublesome. But when you do it right, like that, and you just bend the knee, hold this piece back, and just fold them back. Okay, this knee is broken. It doesn't have any ratchet in it whatsoever, but this does, so I hope he can stand anyway. Yeah, that's bothersome. Anyway. Yeah, that's really bothersome, but yeah. I'll just see to that later. Untab this. Fold this down for now. We're going to tab that in later on. Fold the arms out so you get rid of them. Like that. And then you fold the shoulders out so you can just play with everything in here. This is just going to be felled around like that. This piece comes to the side and you fold that inwards, and you're supposed to fold it up. Why doesn't it want to go fold up? Of course, it's going it's going on top of that. I keep forgetting that. But before we do that, we come to this piece and we're going to separate the cockpit from the underside of this. And you can fold that seat in for ease of use. Fold that onto itself like that and push that in. And now we need to have this little piece in here like so. And this is just going to be felled onto that. And now you have a little package here that you can actually rotate. But before that, we need to get these side pieces out, and be mindful that you haven't activated the ab crunch, because then you won't be able to fold things here. And these are really stiff. These are really, really, really stiff. But you're going to get them out to the side like that. You have to do a bit of bending of plastic over plastic when you're traversing this little piece here. But if you don't do that too often, it will be just fine. And now we're going to rotate this package around so the head just looks up there. We're going to push the ab crunch forward, and then we're going to hinge this hinge forward and upwards so it just melts in. You can see here that we need to get this head higher up like that. So this actually lines up with this. And that is the backpack almost done. We come back to here and we actually tab this into his little piece here. Fold that down. Now there is a little port here that's going on that peg. So push that down. Like so. And just fold that up. If you do this before, it might be easier to tab this in, but at the same time, this will be more difficult to get in. So I usually do that afterwards, but that's just me. Yeah. And yeah, that's the knee that doesn't work. Okay. And you have some tape here. You can see the knee's just shot to. We come to this side. We bring this piece up. The foot tabs in with the thruster, like that. You fold this out, and now this is going to tab onto that instead. And of course, down here with the back piece of the blue there. Yeah, and that's just... and hinge the knee piece upwards, like so. And as you can see, he can stand even though the leg is shot to and back. Rotate the arms down, rotate them forwards. You have the hands in here, so just get them out. You can angle these backwards if you want to, but I just think this looks best. And the head is the last step here. So you're going to fold this little piece upwards, like so. And these pieces are going to be felled out. And then you're just going to push the head together like that. And here you have him in a robot mode. And since he is broken in the joints, I'm not going to get him transformed into airplane mode ever again. So he is going to stay like this. If you have this transformed, you can of course put this on like so and finish off the look, or you can use the null rays as they are cartoon accurate, but that is up to you.